Most men don't realize that every single day they're missing opportunities to repair and rebuild their relationship. Welcome to the channel, everyone. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Mindy. But missed opportunities are everywhere, and I'm really shocked at how many guys are missing them on an everyday basis. I'll give you an example. The first week in my relationship with my husband, we were driving, and I remember I just said something along the lines of like, "Oh shoot, I keep forgetting that my brake light's off. I have to remember that." And I just said it to say it. I didn't expect anything from him. I wasn't thinking that he was going to help me in any manner. I was just conversating and saying, "Oh shoot, I forgot my brake light's out. I got to make sure I get that fixed." And so that was probably the third day that we were dating. Well, day 4 or day 5 comes, and we happen to be driving past an AutoZone. Now, I didn't know this at the time, and my husband's like, "Oh, turn left really quick." And again, before he was my husband. So I turn left and I'm like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, there's an AutoZone here. You said that your brake light was out. I'm going to fix that for you really quick." And he jumped out of the car. He ran to AutoZone. He came out, and within moments, he replaced the bulb in my brakes. Now, this might be a simple little thing, and you guys are thinking to yourself, "Well, yeah, he did that because it was the first week. Of course he's thinking about every opportunity he can because he wants to be with you. Of course he's doing that." But that's the point, guys. You guys stop doing that during the actual relationship. And because you stop acting like that and you stop doing that, you start to make her feel that she's not valued anymore as a woman. You start to have her feeling that those romantic gestures and those things that you used to do and those opportunities that you never missed because you cared about her so much, you start to make her feel that you don't love her as much because you continuously miss the opportunities. And I can say that to this day, my husband and I have been together over 8 years. He does not miss opportunities. He is great at that. He thinks about every single chance that he can get to ensure that I know he loves me. Because if I say something, and I still to this day, I don't say these things in order to get him to do it. I'm a girl. I just say silly things. It would be nice to have blah, blah, blah. It'd be nice to do this. And believe it or not, he listens, he remembers. And my husband has a horrible memory, but he remembers, and he takes those opportunities to fill my love tank. And that's why, guys, really important to understand what a missed opportunity is. Here's an example. And this is just a silly little mini example, but all these little mini examples, they add up to a woman feeling unfulfilled. So let's say you call her on the way home from work and she's like, "Oh, hey." And he's like, "Hey." And you're like, "Hey, how's your day?" And she's like, "Oh, it's good. I'm kind of frustrated because I didn't buy enough cheese. So I was going to make tacos, but I can't have tacos without fresh grated cheese. So instead I'm just going to make us a pasta dish." And then she says to you, "Hey, you okay with pasta?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm okay with pasta." But you know what my husband would do? My husband would say, "Hey, make those tacos. I'll stop at the store and I'll pick up your cheese." How many of you guys are actually realizing that you can do this? It's a missed opportunity because she's already told you she solved the issue. She's making pasta. She asks you, "Are you okay with pasta?" You say yes. Totally oblivious, not in a bad way, but you're oblivious to the fact that she really wanted tacos because she said, "Oh, I can have pasta instead." So you guys just take that as a grain of salt. You guys are very logical. She said you're having pasta. Now you're having pasta. Easy peasy, squeezy wheezy, you're done. But it's a missed opportunity. Missed opportunity to go out of your way to show her, "Oh, hey, I know you really want tacos. Let me get that cheese for you." And this is happening on large scales. I mean, I know this is a little baby example, but this is happening in large scales in relationships. There's so many missed opportunities that she's just word vomiting things that really bother her, and you're trying to not be overbearing on her. You understand that she's a strong, independent woman, and when she talks herself out of something like tacos and turns around and turns it into pasta, you're cool with that. So when these missed opportunities arise, a lot of times a woman will automatically resolve the problem that she had. And because of that, you guys are not viewing it as a missed opportunity. You guys are viewing it as, oh, okay, well, yeah, she wanted tacos, but now we're having pasta. And I respect her as a woman, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And you guys leave it alone. And I see this on larger scales because men and women are now in different boxes than we were 50 to 100 years ago, where women don't feel that we should ask the guy. We feel that we are in the society now where we have to solve all the problems. So even if we really wanted tacos, we have to solve the problem because we're the ones more than likely who went to the store and didn't get the cheese. So we're the ones who have to change the meal around, and we're the ones who are responsible for making sure that there's some type of food. And we don't want to ask you because we don't want to bother you. And over here, you guys are probably not even thinking it's a bother. And in some relationships, a woman will feel comfortable. Hey, honey, would you mind really running out and getting me some cheese? It would really mean a lot to me. But in other relationships, a woman might have asked that from you before, and you might have said, oh, I'm really tired. I've had a long day. I really don't want to stop at the store. So if she's in a situation where she thinks that you might even already say no to her, she's not even going to ask. She's just going to change the dinner and feel upset that she didn't get her tacos. And that's where I say, when you're trying to repair and rebuild a relationship, you have to look for these missed opportunities because they're all around you. I mean, why do you think for football and basketball and baseball, why do you think there's coaches? There are coaches on the sidelines because the coach can look at both teams and they can see where there's holes, where there might be an opening in the defense or an opening in the offense, and they're able to look at missed opportunities. Whereas when you're in it, you can't always see those missed opportunities. And that's where I really work with my students and really help them understand what a missed opportunity is, help them realize that they're able to mend their relationship by themselves, because a lot of times it's just these missed opportunities have stacked up to the point where now the woman feels so alone. She feels alone, she starts to feel unhappy, she starts to feel resentment. And a lot of these missed opportunities, guys, are ways in which fills her love lingo tank. So when her love lingo tank is not being filled because you guys are missing these opportunities, your relationship starts to suffer. So that's why it's really important. Get into a coaching program. Understand what a missed opportunity is. Guys are blown away when we're in the group coaching and they're saying something innocuous. And I say to them, hey, well, what about this and that? Did you offer her this? Did you try to do that? And they're like, well, no, because she said she had it. It doesn't matter if she said she had it. That's the missed opportunity I'm talking about. There are missed opportunities everywhere that's really going to help her start to view you differently because you start to step up. And when you start to step up in those ways that you haven't thought of, and it's like anything, it's practice. You don't think about it because you are conditioned, just as she is, to let the woman take the reins. If she pivots from tacos to pasta, you guys are also conditioned to, well, the woman's an equal. We're now having pasta. That's how it is. You guys are just as conditioned as she is. And that's where we're missing the mark. We're missing missed opportunities constantly. So that's really what I help guys with. I really help them understand what a missed opportunity is and really help them pivot in their own love communication style to be able to see a missed opportunity, to hold on to it, and to turn around and turn that missed opportunity into an opportunity to fill her love tank and to have her feeling that she has a partner and that she doesn't have to be in this box that society has put her in, that she has to make all the decisions and she has to take the reins and she has to pivot from tacos to pasta because she didn't have the cheese, that she can actually lean on you to help her in the ways that she needs to be helped. I hope this video was helpful, guys. If it was, definitely hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified every time I release a new video. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and guys, let's focus on falling back in love.